After I did inventory, I started at Home Depot as a cashier. If I can add, make a difference as a bilingual cashier. They really needed somebody who can speak both languages, just because they did have a lot of contractors coming in. They did wanted to push a lot of credit cards to sell, and obviously, majority of the people that would actually buy a lot of stuff in construction would be Hispanic people. So yeah, so I was just a bilingual cashier there. All right, so first thing, yeah, I think I found it on Indeed .com at the cashiering job. It was part time, and the Home Depot was literally across the street from where I live. So I'm like, this is perfect. I don't even have to waste that much gas. I just go across the street. So yeah, I accepted the job and I went in for an interview. They were so, like, literally very nice. The human resource lady was beyond nice, and then after that they put me with the manager, and then he brought this guy in and me for an interview, both at the same time. He pretty much started asking questions, like typical interview questions, like, all right, so what can you offer the company? What's your background? Um, can you guys do this? Can you guys do that? Just a bunch of questions. The thing is, they put a video up, and that's how they were testing how good of a multitasker you can be, and how good of a, like, how much of attention to detail you can pay attention to. So they put this video, started giving out these questions. They're like, all right, so I think it was like saying it was all the information from Home Depot. Like, oh, Home Depot started, like, let's just say, I can't even remember, it started in California, right? And then he would stop the video and be like, all right, where did Home Depot put its headquarters at? And be like, oh, if you paid attention, it'd be like, oh, it was in California. So then he would go on, and then, I mean, some of the questions the other guy got wrong, some of the questions I got wrong. So I mean, he was just trying to see if we were good for the job. But in the end, I ended up getting the job. Then after that, he started going over pay, over like their goal, their vision there, and I mean, everyone there was just really nice, really chill. As a cashier, they first have you shadow somebody. Then you see the way that they treat their customers. You see it the way that they use the machines. I mean, you have to learn the whole program. And the cool thing about it is that before you even start shadowing people, you have to take this course, this training. And I mean, this training goes for anybody who's in the section for tools, anyone who's in the section for contracting, like, and selling stuff in bundles and stuff, like OSBs and contractors for bigger construction companies, and people that do plumbing, electricity, like every single section you have to be certified in. So obviously I was getting certified in cashier. I mean, if I would have been there long, you could have just literally been there for, I mean, if you could have been there for, I mean, I think every year that you're there, they give you like $1,000. So I mean, just imagine if you're there like so many years. Um, but yeah, so I mean, the longer that you were there, I mean, from cashier you go to head cashier. From head cashier you can go up to manager. From manager you can just go and do training overall in the whole store. I mean, you start getting paid more and all this stuff. But yeah, I mean, then after I was done with my training, I went to go shadow someone. I started seeing, like, the way that they did change, the way that they requested change from the head cashier, the way that they had contact with their customers, where you're supposed to be standing, how you're supposed to, like, be saying hi to the customers. When they first come in, you need to start selling, which was usually the bad part about this job, is that they really did push you to start selling credit cards for them, a Home Depot credit card. And I mean, you always say, like, oh, like, would you like a Home Depot credit card, or do you have a Home Depot credit card? And be like, no, would you like one today? You can save 10%. Typical line, right? And after that, I mean, every month I think you just had to actually sell a card, and they keep track on all that stuff. Another thing that they keep track of is you write down all the stuff that you saw people trying to steal. So for example, like in plumbing, you put like a lot of parts together, and sometimes people would do that, and then you would think that the whole part, the two pieces that they put together, was just a total of just one piece, but no, it was like 10 cents for one and 20 cents for the other one, right? But then after that, you would actually check that, and you would highlight the receipt and be like, all right, so I saved Home Depot a total of 30 cents because I noticed that they put these two pieces together, but now I mean I tore it apart, and I checked for both of them. And sometimes people would actually go out there and into the lawn, the lawn area, where you have soil and all in the garden area. I mean, and they would have like big packets of soil, and then they under it they would put like stuff that you can hide, and people would not check it, but that's if you check all that stuff, I mean, you're good. I mean, I ended up getting like this award, or I mean, no, I got Employee of the Month, I mean, and a recognition just because I ended up saving Home Depot like around $328 or something like that. And of course they're like really thankful, but they don't really give you anything. They're just like, all right, thank you. But the cool thing about it is that the more you save Home Depot, the more parties you end up getting. So we ended up going to Dave and Buster's. I mean, we had a fancy dinner. They even gave us these cards to actually go out and play, you know, and stuff. And it was just it was fun, and you get to talk to your coworkers and stuff and chill, and it was just a lot of fun actually. And then you would have like, I mean, it's just typical day. I mean, you just be a cashier, you're just passing transactions, paying attention to details, selling, um, and yeah, that's a typical thing. I mean, you would get a lot of angry customers, you would get a lot of happy customers, you get all kinds of things. And that's where I really ended up getting my customer service, my really good customer service experience. And it was just a great experience just because everyone was really helpful to help me in anything that they could. And yeah, everyone was just in really good contact and stuff. I really do not know how Home Depot is now, just because I've heard my coworkers, ex-coworkers, be like, "Oh man, I'm so happy for you that you left, because man, this is like a crap hole right now, and the computers don't even work now that they've even upgraded to them and all this stuff." But yeah, so yeah, pretty simple. I mean, yeah. So the next video, I'm gonna do the next job that I ended up getting was, I went to Micron Technology, and as a machine operator. So the next video will be about that.